Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up your backup camera. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you put the shifter in park, it automatically engages the park brake. And when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Below that, you have a hold button. If you turn this on, you'll see a green hold light on the right side of the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one below it. You can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-thru and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, it releases, you can move forward, and then when you push down hard on the brake, it activates again. Below that, you have the selector for your four-wheel drive system, 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. To switch that, you just push this left button and spin it over to 4 high. Then you have tow haul, so if you're pulling a heavy trailer, you can activate this, and it'll change the transmission shift points and the throttle response to help out a little bit. Then you have ECT power, which is going to change those as well to try to give you as much power as possible. In front of the shifter, you do have a wireless phone charger right here. Then you got a couple USB-C charging ports and then a 12-volt plug-in right there. This vehicle does have auto climate control, so this left dial will change the temperature in the vehicle. The auto button right here is like a thermostat for your car, so if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. If it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. This will do front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. Mode will change where the vents are going to blow. This will turn recirculate on and off. This will turn AC on and off. And then this right knob will do the fan speeds up and down, or if you push it in, it'll turn the climate control off. This Tacoma does have heated steering wheel and heated seats, so you can turn the heated steering wheel on and off right there. Then you have high, medium, low, and off for the driver's side heated seat. Then the passenger controls are right there. Then the hazards for the vehicle are over here on the right. And then you do have an integrated trailer brake controller right here. In the top left corner of the radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have a subscription for this through Toyota. It costs $15 per month, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio screen. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top here, you have favorites, where it shows all your presets off to the right. Then you can hit tune and do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you XM channel 57, tune the channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side. If you like this station, you want to hit the heart over here, and it'll add it to your favorites list. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you hit the back button here, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. Then the phone tab will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab will do trip information like range to empty and miles per gallon that you've been getting. It'll also do vehicle alert, where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Finally, you have the settings tab where you can log into your profile, adjust the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. If you find this video helpful, here are a few ways to help support my channel. Please click that subscribe button and consider making a donation so I can keep making informative content. Thank you. Up above, you have map light, map light. This will turn all the lights in the truck on, all the lights off, and then right in the middle on door, anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. Then you do have a power sliding rear window, so you can open and close that using this button. And then this is your SOS Safety Connect button. So if you get a flat tire or have some sort of emergency, you can push this, it'll call Toyota, and they can send help your way. Then this vehicle does have Home Link, so you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door buttons right here. So you can sync your garage door remote and use these buttons instead. Behind the steering wheel is the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do 1 swipe and then back to off. Then 1 click down is a delayed setting where you can choose the delay time right here. Then there's low and then there's high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. Then over here for the headlights, you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto. They turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam, and then you can turn the fog lights on and off right here. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music, all your sources. Or if you hold this down for a few seconds, it'll pause the radio. Then these arrows will go through your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music or something, it'll do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you get on the highway and you set the cruise at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car going slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you just get to the speed you want to set it at and push this top left button right here. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel the cruise control, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. Then you do have a zone selector right here, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. Then if you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can actually hit mode and switch it from adaptive to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down. Then this vehicle does have lane trace assist, so if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it off right here. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have volume controls for the radio. Then you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Or if you hold this down for a few seconds, it'll bring up your Siri or Google Assistant so you can make phone calls, text messages, things like that. Then you have the left, right, up and down arrows. That's for customizing the center display. So you can go up and down through all those side tabs, and then left and right through those bottom tabs. So you can show some different fuel economy stuff, a compass, lane departure, radar cruise, what's playing on the radio station, vehicle information like trip distance and time, trip A, trip B, all kinds of different vehicle information. Then there's settings where you can turn on and off all the safety equipment. And then finally you have messages where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Above that you have a phone. If somebody calls you, you can hit this to answer the phone call, hit it again to hang up, and then this is like a clear button. If you ever get a notification up on the dash, you can hit this to clear it. On the left side of the dash, you have adjustable headlights, so you can actually angle the headlights up and down, and there's 5 different settings for that. Then you have a button that'll adjust the brightness on your instrument panel up and down. Then you have your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on, and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then this will turn off traction control. Normally you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you could turn it off right there. And then down here you have cargo lights for the box of the pickup. They can be on all the time, off all the time, or when you open the doors, it'll light up the cargo area. Finally, on the driver door, you have window locks. If you turn that on, nobody can roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window controls right here. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down. And if you lift up real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. Then you can lock and unlock the doors right there. For adjusting the mirrors, you just push the left one, move the left mirror around, push the right one, move the right mirror around. And then if you put it back in the center, if you bump this, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.